awesome for having you all this morning here. Thank you so much for trying something new. And I just want to say what a great opportunity for us to really bring our yoga into other parts of our life and out of the four walls of the studio. So don't be upset if something doesn't work perfectly, if someone interrupts in between. That's your yoga in real life. So now is the time to really practice that and to embrace it. And I'm so happy we still can all come together via these tools and practice together. So make some space, stand up on your feet. We're going to get started standing today. So come to the front of the mat, take a moment here to find your balance, to maybe shift around a little bit. Just slowly starting to get into your body. And really make space here for your feet, your toes, let them spread into the mat. Adjust for your knee joints, for your pelvis, maybe the shoulders want to draw back and down a little bit. And take a moment here to arrive, so grounding into your feet, finding length through the spine. And starting to maybe close the eyes here or to lower your gaze. Take a moment to arrive. Let the arches of your feet lift away from the floor, so you start to activate the outer thighs to create space here, lifting the chest and lifting the crown of the head. Relax your shoulders, start to soften your face. You might release your jaw a little bit from side to side. Finding comfort here in your body, on your mat. Bring your attention to your body and to your breath this morning. As thoughts or any distraction might come in, reminding yourself of your breath. Your inhale and your exhale. Just feeling the movement the breath creates in your body, the lifting and falling of your chest and belly. Become aware of the release the breath gives your body. Starting nice and gentle here, we're just going to add a little bit of movement to our breath. As you inhale, start to raise the arms up, lifting them all above your head, find a full body stretch here. When you're ready, exhale, release the arms back down, and release your shoulders. Again, inhale, we lift the arms, ground for both feet, find a full body stretch here. Exhale, bringing the arms back down. Relax your jaw, relax the shoulders. Let's take a few rounds with this. Inhale, bring the arms up. Full body stretch, reaching into your fingers. Exhale, release. Belly button draws. Couple more with this. Full inhale, lift your arms, lift your side body, make space here. Exhale, release completely. Beautiful. Last one here, inhale, full body stretch. This time, blink your eyes open, look towards your hands, bring the palms together. Exhale, we're going to fold down all the way. Take a moment here to maybe sway the body from side to side. Maybe you take opposite elbow for a red ball. And sometimes it feels nice to bounce the body a little bit and release any pressure from the lower back. Let your head be heavy, the shoulders heavy too. And find a deep breath here into your back body, into the shoulder blades, into the whole of the back. Full exhale out, dropping the head even deeper towards the earth. Release your bind, soften in the knees. Inhale, we're going to come up into standing and fold the body here. Full body stretch. And again, folding down, exhale, release the body. Take a half round lift as you inhale, ground into the breath. And then exhale, folding down again. Standing up, inhale, and fold the body. Full body stretch here, lift your rib cage, reach into your fingers. Exhale all the way down, lift. Half a lift here as you inhale. Exhale, release. And again, inhale, come all the way up. We're going to add on from here. Lift your gaze, lift your rib cage. Twisting to the right side as you reach the arms away forward. Inhale, back into center, full body stretch. Over to the other side as you exhale. Big twist. Back into center, inhale, full body stretch, palms meet. Folding down as you exhale. Halfway lift here, lengthen, neck is long. And then exhale. Come all the way up, ground into the feet. Last round here, we're going to take hold of the right wrist. And then leaning up and over as you exhale. Nice side stretch. Inhale back into center, change wrists here. And then exhale over to the other side. Back into center, palms meet, look up. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, shoulder blades draw back and down. Exhale, planting the hands. We're going to step back into an all-fours position. That's it. Take a moment here to find a bit of movement, especially for your hips, for your shoulders. Really getting comfortable here in your all-fours. See if you want to tuck the toes under for a little bit more balance. That's up to you here. Now from your all-fours, take the hands a little bit more to the front of the mat. Spreading the fingers, shoulder blades go up. From here, we're going to swing forward as you inhale. Let the neck be long, crown of the head pushes forward. And with your exhale, draw the hips to the left side. We're going to swing back. Inhale, come back forward, crown pushes all the way to the front of the mat. Exhale, hips to the right side, drawing them all the way back. And then doing this from side to side. Inhale to come into center. Exhale over to the left. That's it. And again, inhale, come forward, neck is long. Exhale over to the right. Let's take another round here in your own pace. Just waking up the body, finding a slightly deeper stretch. Also moving with your breath. You're ready, come back to center. And from here, bring the hands underneath your shoulders. So find a stable force, maybe adjusting a little bit for your shoulders. And then drawing the belly button in, so really creating a neutral spine here, neutral lower back, shoulder blades pressing. Next, inhale, right leg lengthens. Try to point the toes to the back of the head. Exhale, knee to the chest, curling. And again, inhale, lengthen, point your toes, draw the belly button. Exhale, cross that leg over to the left side, touching the top of the foot. Inhale, back into center, lift the leg, push the crown of the head forward. Exhale, knee to the chest. Flowing with this. Inhale, lengthen, belly button draws in. Exhale, crossing over, touching the top of the foot down, maybe looking back over the left shoulder. Inhale, lifting up, lengthen. Exhale, knee to the chest. Last one here. Inhale, lengthen, point your toes, lift the heart away from the floor. Exhale, crossing over, touching the top of the foot. Now from here, we're going to take a moment here. Take a breath, lift the chest away from the floor. And then exhale, sliding that foot back. You're going to come and sit into the left elbow. Ooh, early morning. Now, you might have some blocks here to support you. If you don't want to come down all the way, you might rest onto your forearms. Be gentle here, maybe a bit of rocking from side to side, massaging a bit into that area. And trying to relax the shoulders, the head, the jaw. Couple more breaths. Fingertips grip into the mat. Use your breath there. Come all the way back. Inhale, lifting that right foot up. Exhale, knee to the chest, curling. From here, step the right foot forward between your hands. You're going to come into a low lunge. So bring yourself up here, making sure you're comfortable with your pelvis and your hips. And then adding on from here as you inhale, lift the arms, find length into the side foot. Exhale, we're going to twist to that right side, arms reach away from you. One more with this. Inhale back into center, lift your chest, maybe a bit lifted. Exhale to the right side, arms reach. Now you might stay here, lifting the front of the hip. If you want to go deeper, let the back hand drop down, front arm reaches over to exploded version. Breathe here, lift your rib cage, lift your gaze. Your exhale, draw the belly button. Last breath here. Exhale, we're going to come into a prayer twist, left elbow outside the right thigh, palms. Stay in your twist, you lift the chest away from the mat. And maybe the shoulders can draw back and down, making space. Relax the jaw, find a final breath. And then looking down for balance, planting the hands. We're going to take our first downward facing dog, stepping. First downward dog here, you might move a little bit, might shake things up, waking up the body you want. Really getting space here again to your hips, to your shoulders, especially around the neck. Then set your hands, set your feet, take a breath, you lift the sit bones to the ceiling, long stretch into the back body. Exhale, release the head, relax the jaw. One more breath here, inhale, lift your sit bones up, belly button. And then coming back into all fours as you exhale, drop your knees, find a stable all fours. We're going to come into the other side. Now belly draws in, pelvis is in a neutral spot. Left leg lengthens, inhale here, point your toes. Exhale, knee to the chest, curling. And again, inhale, lengthen, push crown off the head forward. Exhale, we're going to cross to the right side, touching the top of the foot. Inhale, come back, lifting up. Exhale, knee to the chest, curling. Keep flowing with this. Inhale, lengthen, fingertips are gripping down. Exhale, cross to the right side, maybe looking over the right shoulder. And again, inhale, lengthen, point your toes. Exhale, knee to the chest. Last one here, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, crossing over to the right side. Take a moment to lift the heart away from the floor. And then slowly sliding back down into that. Now again, take a moment here to arrive, to adjust. And this side might be different, so again, be kind, be patient. Few breaths here. Maybe a bit of rocking from side to side. Maybe allowing the head and the shoulders to drop a little bit. Relax your jaw, your face. And then
Fingertips slowly start to grip into the mat. Use your next breath to come all the way back, lifting the left leg away. Exhale, knee to the chest. From here, step the foot through. Again, low lunge here on the other side. Setting yourself up. Use your breath, come up here, and maybe adjusting a little bit, getting comfortable. And be mindful for the left sit bone to tuck under a little bit so the hips are even. Use your breath. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, twisting to the left side, arms reach away. Inhale, come back, lift your rib cage, maybe a mini back bend. Exhale, over to the left. We're going to stay. Take a breath to find length into the spine. And maybe you add on lifting the front arm, dropping the back. Wherever you are, breathe here. Draw the belly button in. And relax the jaw with your exhale. Last breath here, you might look up, you might find more length. And then prayer twist, exhale, right elbow outside the left thigh, palms. Make it your version. If you want to stay in an open twist, you're most welcome to. If you have the hands in prayer, lift your chest using the pressure between your hands to find space. Last breath here. And then again, looking down for balance, plant your hands, step back, downward facing up. Few moments here to adjust, to maybe move a bit. Now planting the hands, planting the feet, a bit more dynamic here. With your next inhale, lift the hands. We're going to roll forward into our first high plank. Exhale, bend the knees and push the chest back towards the thighs, hovering child's pose. Inhale, lift the hips, unfold into your high plank. Exhale, hovering child's pose, slowly coming back. Flow with this. Inhale, unfolding, push the crown of the head forward. Exhale, pressing back, belly towards the spine. Couple more. Inhale, unfolding, shoulder blades draw apart. Exhale, hovering child's pose. Last one here. Inhale, we're going to come into our high plank and stay here for a moment. You might circle the shoulders around your wrist a little bit, or you might just find your breath here. And you choose either coming from high plank or from all fours. So we're going to come to our belly. So take another breath here, push the crown of the head forward. Then bending the elbows, come all the way down. Point your toes. If your lower back is tight, you might separate your legs a little bit. And hands rest behind the shoulders. From here, push the top of the legs down. Inhale, a little baby cobra to lift the chest. Exhale, flow with this. Inhale, lift up. Shoulder blades draw back and down. Exhale. And again, inhale, lift up. You might look back over one shoulder. Exhale. Last one here. Inhale, lift your chest, maybe looking over the other shoulder. Exhale. Plant your hands, lift yourself up, tucking the toes, downward facing. 2 or 3 breaths here. Maybe a bit of your own movement, maybe a little sigh as we start to wake up. Warm up. And then last breath in your downward facing dog. Lift your sit bones, find space around your neck. And then looking forward, walk, step or hop to the front of the mat. Take a halfway lift here, lengthen. Exhale to release. Push into the feet, come all the way up, full body stretch here, lifting the arms, lifting the gap. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Take a breath here. Take a long breath out, drop your shoulders, soften the knees a touch. First sun salutation, breathing in, arms lift, full body stretch. Exhale, come all the way down, release. Halfway lift, lengthen, shoulders drop back. Exhale, high plank, stepping back. Your version, you might drop onto your knees, but take your time to find length into the spine. Then exhale, maybe all the way down, maybe chaturanga. Inhale into your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Few breaths here. Again, you might move, you might shake things out here. Relax the jaw. And let the whole body be part of your pose here, from your fingers into your toes. Last breath here in your downward dog. Then looking forward, walk, step or hop to the front of the mat. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale to release. Come all the way up, unfold the body, take your time here, lifting the arms. Exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Up again, inhale, arms lift, full body stretch, maybe a mini back bend. Exhale all the way down. Halfway lift, here lengthen. Exhale, high plank to low plank, your version. Lots of time here to modify. Maybe an extra breath in your upward dog or cobra. Then exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in your downward dog, give your shoulders back. Oh, someone is joining me in their audio. I'm just going to double check. You're staying in your downward dog. Jane, all good. Stay in your downward dog. From here, we're going to add on a little piece. So right leg lifts up, three-legged dog. You take a breath, find space by reaching the toes to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to the chest, rocking forward. Inhale, go up again, let the toes search for the ceiling. Exhale, knee to the chest, rock forward. This time, stay here, find your breath, start looking forward. And then stepping the foot through, we're gonna drop the left knee into a low lunge. Bring yourself up, you might bring the arms with you right away. And maybe shuffling around a bit again, getting comfortable. Now finding our balance, as you inhale, lift the ribcage, take hold of your right rib. And with your exhale, leaning away from the side. Inhale, come back, draw the belly button in, change wrists here. Exhale, over to the other side. Back into center, release your spine, lift your heart, little back bend, lifting back and down. And then exhale, planting the hands, downward facing dog, stepping. Other side here, inhale, left leg lengthens, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the chest, rocking forward. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog, point your toes. Exhale, knee to the chest, rocking forward. Stay here, find your breath, look forward. Then step the foot through, dropping the right knee. Low lunge. Bring yourself up, lots of time here to make space. And then settling in, maybe a bit of shuffle. Now from here, take a breath, grab hold of your left wrist. And with your exhale, leaning to the right side, long side. Inhale back into center, press your thighs together, change wrist. Exhale over to the other side. Awesome work, back into center, maybe looking up as you release your palm. Exhale, downward facing dog, plant your hands, stepping. One breath here in your downward dog. And look forward as you prepare, walk, step or hop to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, you lengthen. Exhale to release. Bring yourself up, full body stretch, and lift your arms, lift your hands to the center of your chest. And again, breathe in, arms lift, full body stretch. Folding down, exhale, release. Halfway lift, you lengthen. Exhale, high plank to low plank, your version, your pace. We're all going to meet in downward facing dog. Once done, your downward dog, adding on from here. Inhale, right leg lengthens, three-legged dog, toes search for the seat. Exhale, right knee to right elbow or tricep. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, crossing over to left elbow or tricep. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, stepping the foot through between your hands. This time, keeping the knee lifted, so coming up for high lunge. So slowly lifting your chest here, right leg is forward, right knee is bent. And even your left knee might bend a touch, so you can adjust your pelvis, adjust the hips. Awesome. Now, focusing on the arms here as you inhale, stretch the legs, arms come up. And then big circles with the arms as you exhale. Drop the left knee, drop knee. Inhale, arms come forward and up. Exhale, dropping back and down. So big rotations here with your breath. Maybe you have a different movement. Maybe you just want to lift the arms up and down. So we're really making it your version here. Using the breath to guide you through. Also finding strength, especially in that left leg. Last round here with us. Inhale to come up. Exhale to release. Beautiful. Next inhale, come all the way up, find length here. Exhale, arms fly back. We're going to bend the right knee, hovering over the right knee. You might choose to stay here, practicing your strength. You want to add a little bit, tip the crown of the head forward so you can lift the left leg away. Finding your balance here, breathing into the back of the body. And maybe your arms want to go somewhere else, to the side, maybe to the front, into a warrior three. Last breath here. And then with control, step the foot back, find your high lunge. Lift your chest, lift your arms, take a breath. Downward facing dog, stepping back. You might choose to stay here. You might go through Vinyasa flow. There's time for that. Otherwise, we meet you in downward dog for a few breaths. Downward dog here. Plant your hands, plant your feet. And other side, inhale, left leg lengthens, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to left elbow or tricep. Inhale, lengthen, three-legged dog. Exhale, crossing over to right elbow or tricep. Go up again. Inhale, three-legged dog. And then exhale, draw the knee to the chest, step the foot between your hands. High lunge. Come all the way up. Find that comfort here, maybe adjusting a little bit. Ooh, I hope you're getting warm as me. So from here, bending the right knee a little bit, adjusting the pelvis. With the arms, inhale, arms lift, lengthen through the leg. Exhale, dropping the right knee, arms big circle. Inhale, come up. Exhale to release. Again, make it your movement. Maybe the arms circle the other way this time. Maybe they fly up and down. Keeping the balance between your legs and keeping the core engagement for stability. Couple more rounds. Your next inhale, prepare to come up. And then exhale, drawing the arms back, left knee bends and hovering over the left thigh. Option 1 is staying here. Option 2, you might come into your balance, lifting the right leg up. If you are in your balance, push the outer thighs together. Draw the belly button in. And keep breathing into the back of the legs. Last one here, maybe your arms want to do something else. And then slowly with your exhale, step back. Lift your chest, lift your breath, your gaze. And then exhale, you choose downward dog or maybe a vinyasa. It's time for both. You might even take a rest in the child's pose. Couple of breaths wherever you are. If you're in child's pose, slowly making your way back into downward facing dog. And then downward dog, take another breath here. Looking forward, exhale, walk, step or hop to the front of the leg. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale to rest. Ground to your feet, come all the way up, full body stretch. Hands to the center of the chest. Last round, inhale, arms lift, lengthen. Exhale, folding all the way down. Inhale into halfway lift. Exhale, you choose maybe vinyasa flow, maybe straight into your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Last round here, inhale, right leg lengthens, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the chest, rocking forward. Hold it here, keep breathing. Keep drawing the shoulder blades apart. Last breath here, bring your gaze forward. And then stepping the foot through, coming into a warrior one. So planting the back heel down. And then lifting your chest, coming. Take a moment to adjust for your hips, for your shoulders, and maybe draw the tailbone under a little bit. From here, hands interlace behind your back. Bring the palms together, lifting the chest. Exhale, humble warrior, right shoulder inside the right leg. 3 breaths here. Allowing your head to drop. Finding a deeper breath here. Relax the jaw. Next inhale, come all the way back. Release your bind, arms come up. Exhale, left knee drops. You're going to come into a runner's lunge. Let the top of the back foot come down. And then bring both hands onto the middle of your thigh. Now, tailbone draws under. You want to keep the strength in our thighs. And just slowly tipping forward here. Might just be a little bit into that right knee. Let your shoulders draw back and down. And then from here, you have options. You might stay here. For a bit more strength, you might lift your left knee up into an arrow lunge. If you want to go full out, maybe you raise the arms. Now, listen to your breath. Couple more. Belly draws in wherever you are. Last breath with us here. Exhale, slowly coming out wherever you are. Plant your hands, step back. Then you choose Vinyasa flow, downward dog, or child's pose. Last round here from your downward facing dog. Left leg lengthens, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the chest, rocking forward. Hold it here. Really hug that knee into your chest. And starting to look forward, find another breath. Exhale, step the foot through into your high lunge or warrior one. So back heel drops down, slowly making your way. Adjusting here for your hips. And dropping the shoulders. Interlace fingers behind your back. Push your palms together, shoulder blades together. Find your breath. Exhale, humble warrior, left shoulder and side left thigh. Breathing. Stay grounded through both feet. And maybe dropping the head a touch more. Last round here. Next inhale, use both legs to come all the way up. Release your bind. Lift the arms up. And then coming down into a low lunge, dropping the right. Tuck the back toes. Hands onto the middle of the thigh. Now, tailbone draws under again, so keep your engagement here in your core. And dropping the shoulders away from the knee. From here, take your breath, lengthen the spine. Exhale, left knee pushes forward, maybe just a little bit. Again, you can always stay here. Maybe you add on, lifting the right knee up. Maybe you raise the arm. 2 full breaths, wherever you are. Relax the jaw. Last one here. Exhale, gently release. Plant your hands. Last opportunity here for Vinyasa flow. Or maybe you meet us in downward dog or child's pose. Couple more breaths wherever you have arrived. And if you are in child's pose, slowly making your way into downward facing dog. Last breath here in downward dog. Walking forward, walk, step or hop to the front of the knee. Halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale to release. Bring yourself all the way up and lift your arms, full body stretch. Mountain pose, release your arms, dropping the shoulders. Take a moment to find your balance, to find your breath. Softening through the shoulders, the knees, maybe the fingertips. The last little sequence here, hands come onto the hips, bring the feet in a balanced position. Making sure you have your balance also through your hips, pelvis. Then bringing your weight into that left side, into your left foot. The right knee draws into the chest. And as I said, hands might just stay here for now so the shoulders can drop. If you want to add on a bit, bring your right hand onto that right knee. Keep your balance, just stay as tall as you can, so lifting the chest. And then maybe drawing the right knee out to the side. That feels good. Release your left arm. Maybe looking to your left thumb. Now breathing here. Keep your head lifted. Come back, inhale into center, changing hands here, so left hand onto the right knee. And going for a twist, so as the right arm comes either to the side or back, or the left knee and your right knee over. Keep the chest lifted, standing tall. Maybe dropping the shoulders a little. Back into center, inhale here, keep the right knee where it is. From here, arms reach up, so feel really creating the length along the side body. Last balance, warrior 3, tipping forward, right heel pushes to the back. We've been preparing for this, you might have been here before. Just another breath, you're lengthening the spine. And with your exhale, step the right foot next to the left, come into your forward fold all the way down. Either binding your big toes, maybe your ankles, maybe your shin. Take a gentle halfway lift here to draw the spine long. And then folding down, exhale, chest towards the thigh. Draw your shoulders to the side, maybe the elbows as well. And see if you can lift your sit bones away from the mat, finding length. Last one breath, the last breath is with this. With your exhale, releasing the bind, create a soft bend in the knees and roll yourself up into standing, very slowly. Once your head lifts, drop your shoulders, find your mountain pose. Other side from here, feet again into a balanced position, hands might start on the hip. Attention into your right leg. With your breath, bring the left knee up, making sure you're not collapsing into one side. And again, relax the shoulders here. Stand up as tall as you can. Maybe you add on left hand onto the left knee. And once you have your balance, see if you can draw that out to the side. Awesome work. Right arm might release, maybe the gaze to the right thumb. Breathing here. Now come back to center. I'm going to change hands. And then see if the left arm comes to the side or to the back. Still standing tall here. Shoulders drop a little. Last one here. And then slowly back into center. Keep your balance. Arms reach up when you're ready. Exhale, warrior three, left heel, push us away. Belly draws in. Find that strength from your core. Last one here. Exhale, left foot steps next to the right, folding forward. Second round here, if you want to go deeper, plant the palms underneath your feet. Maybe you take your previous bind, halfway lift here to lengthen. Exhale, folding in, elbows and shoulders go to the side. Your hamstrings are super tight here, be kind and bend your knees. Relax the jaw. Maybe keeping the mouth open. Last breath here with this. And with your exhale, release your bind, soft bend in the knees. Roll up into stand. Gonna lean back in Tadasana, mountain pose. Finding comfort here, relax your shoulders, lift the crown of the head. And just letting go of the head here. So dropping one ear to the shoulder, rolling to the other side. And then coming back to center, being careful here. And then going again. So slow circles here. Connecting the breath to your movement. Starting to slow down the energy. When you're ready, change directions, go the other way. Coming back to center, lift the crown of the head. With your exhale, soften the knees and touch. Inhale, shoulders lift up towards the ears. Exhale, let them go. One more here. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, release. Come all the way down, dropping the head, dropping the shoulders. Slowly folding all the way down. Plant your hands, you're going to sit down. Last few pulses here. Bring the soles of the feet together. Letting the knees drop to the side and make sure butt cheeks are out of the way. Relaxing the shoulders. From here, take a breath, find length into the spine. And as you exhale, you might start with a long spine, tipping forward. Inhale again, lengthen the spine, chin towards the collarbone. Exhale, maybe dropping a bit deeper. Last one here, inhale, lengthen. And this time softening the body. Hands might come in front of you or to the side. Rounding the back. Dropping the shoulders, dropping the hips. Here, press into your sit bone, slowly bring yourself back. You're going to stay in this position here, knees still stay to the side. Arms come up, inhale. Twisting to the left side, so right hand onto the left knee or thigh, left hand over. Now take a breath here, lengthen the spine, draw the belly button in. And with your exhale, you might drop the shoulders and draw the left shoulder into the space behind you. Couple of breaths. Now come back to center, lift your arms, stay engaged through your core. Exhale over to the other side. Breathing here, find that length across the whole spine. And with your exhale, draw the right shoulder into the space behind you. Inhale, back to center, bring the arms up. And as you exhale, bring the hands behind you so you can lean back a little bit, bring both feet on the floor, knees are back. And just in your own time, draw the knees from side to side. Allow your hips to find neutral again. Last thing here before we come to lie down, bring your legs out long in front of you. And making sure butt cheeks out of the way and trying to keep the legs together. Pointing the toes away and sit up tall. From here, bring your breath and lift the arms. Exhale, we're going to try and reach our toes here, leaning all the way forward. Now round your back, inhale, we're going to come back up, circling the arms wide. Exhale, folding forward. Couple more with this. Inhale, unfolding the body, lift your arms. Exhale, leaning forward. Last one here, inhale, unfolding. Exhale, leaning forward. Now stay folded forward here, take another breath. We're going to roll down onto our back, so rounding the whole back, pressing the thighs together, and then landing step by step. We're not done yet. Reach the arms out, full body stretch. Exhale, coming up. Use the strength of your core, leaning all the way forward. And again, folding down. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Press the belly in. Then inhale, raise the arms all the Exhale, come all the way up, push the belly in, reach forward to your toes. Exhale, 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 roll all the way down, we're almost there. A couple more here, inhale, lengthen the arm. Exhale, all the way up and over, belly button pushes in. Last one with this, all the way down, find your breath once you touch down, full body stretch. Exhale, up and over, belly button pushes in. And then come all the way down, last full body stretch. And this time, hugging in the knees, draw them to the chest. Move your toes, your ankles. You might rock a bit from side to side. And take both hands on top of your knees. The feet can be floppy here. Just circling your knees in one direction. Massaging your lower back here. But also letting the shoulders rest into the mat. And keeping the back of the neck. Circle the other way. You might find a spot that you want to stay in for a bit, that you rock into. Come back into center here. Draw the left leg down into the mat. The right knee stays by your chest. Spinal twist here. Bring the right knee to the left side. Right arm reaches away from you. And keeping both shoulders grounded. You might look to your right hand away from you. Few breaths here. Now, make your way back through center slowly. And then exhale, dropping the right leg down. Take a moment here to adjust. Changing sides, left knee comes in towards the chest. Give it a good hug. And then drawing that knee over to the opposite side. Left arm reaches away. You might look to your left hand here. Resting both shoulders down. Now make your way back into center. And then exhale, dropping that leg down. Take a moment to see how the body is feeling. If you have any final movements here, you might add that on now. Might feel nice to finish with a happy baby or hugging in the knees one more time. Beginning to set up for your Shavasana. So you might want to dim the light in the room you're in. You might take some clothes or bolster. Making sure you're comfortable here. Starting to rest the whole body down. And allow yourself to drop into your mat, relaxing the shoulders, the hips, the feet can fall to the side. Your hands can become soft. Release any tension from your face, the jaw. Start to enjoy the long breath here. Your inhale and your exhale. Just slowly becoming aware of your breath here. Start to visualize the room you're in. Visualizing yourself lying on the mat in this room. Bring awareness back to your body. Take small movements here in your feet, your hands. Maybe rolling your head from side to side. On time, bring both arms up behind you, feet together, full body stretch here, long breath in. Exhale, hugging in the knees, maybe a little sigh here. Right, stay here for a bit, or you might roll to your side, resting your head for a moment. Making your way back into a comfortable seat to finish. Relax your shoulders, lift the crown of the head. Bring both hands here to the center of your chest. You might be in prayer, or you might rest your palms on top of your heart. A few moments here for yourself. Checking in how you're feeling. Maybe using this time here, right now, to send a thought of gratitude. Pushing together, final breath as you inhale, lift your heart towards your hands. Long exhale out, finishing your practice and starting into a new day. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this morning. Hope you stay well. And look forward to meeting more often here on the mat in our homes. Take care and hope to see you soon.